Hi viewers, this is Dr. Gunamani Jana. You are welcome to our video lectures on machine learning part 4. In our previous video, we discussed about how to go for pre-processing of the various data and data frame. Here, let us start how we can find what are the null values and how we can fill with some other values. So for that, we need to use some library, that is import numpy as np, that the first time also we have already done. Now I create a data frame df underscore 2, because previously already we created df and df1. Sir, 415 available outside. So now we are creating a data frame outside df2, that is equal to pd dot data frame, and here I am taking the columns like a and what are the values 1 to np dot none. That means using this numpy I am using none value, that is no data is available. Similarly for b, heading b, first is np dot none, that means first two are null values, then I am using the data 5. Similarly under the heading C, it is 145, I am putting 145, and the index I am putting it here, that is LA, MS and this Los Angeles, like that some different index I am putting it here. Then while you are going for running this df2, just shift and enter here, put it there, then it is coming the column ABC. Okay, so these are the attributes, and these states it is coming LA, MS and CS, and the values it is coming here. Now while I am going for these things, if I put it the df underscore 2 with states, and same data I am putting it here, df underscore 2 is equal to pt dot data frame, a is the same value, b is the same value, c is the value I have given, what I have given the same thing I am putting it here, and I am putting for the df underscore 2 with states, and the value is equal to LA, MS, CS. These are the different states, shortcut form is there. When I run that one, if you run this program, then same outcome you get it there, that for the attribute A, what are the values, say when it is Los Angeles and when it is A, the value is 1, like that you can get all the things. So now I want to run this df2, you can find it there, the same value. Now A is 1 to NN, B is equal to, under B it is NN, and 5, all the things you get it there. Okay. Now if I want to make it permanent, then df underscore set index for the states in place is equal to true. So once you do this one, so permanently it is saved, that this is the value you are putting it there. Now I want to find, so is there any null value there? That means what are the I am putting the value, I am putting NaN, these are the null value. So if it is null value is there, it will say true, otherwise it will show false. Okay, then what I do, so I am going for my database IMDb, which already explained and in our previous video. So IMDb dot is null, this is the method we are using. Then once I am using this one, so it is showing false. So false means it is there is no null value. When it is true, that means there is a null value there. Okay, and it is showing there are 1000 number of rows and 11 number of columns. Now suppose I want to calculate the how many null values are there for each and every columns, like the title, genre, etc. Then what I do, imdb dot is null method dot sum. So for under the title head, how many null value is there, under the genre, how many are the description, like that. But I find that if you control and enter, shift or enter this value, it is showing revenue, it is 128 null values are there, and metascore it is 64 null values is there. Okay, so if you same thing, imdb dot is na, okay, dot sum, you try to understand. Okay, here what I am telling, is na method, this is a function used to detect the missing values. So it is detecting the missing values. Okay, so see, try to understand these things. So IMDb, the database what I have already stored in this IMDb name, dot is na dot sum. So it is showing the same thing, that revenue there are 128 null values, and for the metascore there are 64 null values. Okay, then if I go for the running this imdb dot save, just to click it here, shift enter, then you find 1000 number of rows are there and 11 number of columns are there, right? Suppose what is the method in the pre-processing? What I have to do, either I have to drop the that is null value, or I have to replace with some other mean, median, whatever things already I explained you that. So how do we drop? Suppose I create another database name imdb3, which is equal to imdb.drop_na. So by this all the data values will be dropped. So that how many values are there, because 120 are there and 64 there, or 64 column. So out of that, which rows there are values are not there, it will be deleted. Now you see, if I again I run the imdb, if you want to say the shape imdb3.shape, it is coming 838 number of rows and 11 columns will be the same, because we cannot delete a column. So where the value is null, that will be deleted, right? So now if you go for imdb3.isNA.sum, now it is showing there is no duplicate values are there, or there is no null values are there, not duplicate null values are there, right? Now either we can drop the missing values, or we can impute these missing values with mean, median or mode. Okay, so these are the concept, we know it there. So with that, because we cannot leave it null, right? Then if you see this, so what I am putting, imdb4 is equal to imdb.drop_na. I want to drop first, okay, and axis is equal to 1. Then if you go for the head, wherever there is null value, that row is deleting, totally is deleting. Okay, so now it is there. Now the first 5 rows, if you see that imdb4.head, you can see it here. Suppose when the null value is there, imd5 is equal to imd.fill is 0. Then if you go for this thing, imdb there, so it is also putting the null value, filling null value is equal to 0. So in that case also it is put some value, it is there. So instead of null means nothing is there, 0 means at least some value is there. So now if you go for the, you got it now. So it's a feature engineering techniques. Now imdb, so what is that? It is imdb5, all the things you get it. Now imdb.isNull.sum, as it is 12864 there. Now suppose that revenue column is there under this imdb. So what I want to do, revenue is equal to imdb of this revenue. Then what is the type of revenues? Then it is showing something, the type of revenues are on it there, pandas.core series, it is a series. I already told you the difference between series and things. Now revenue.tell, if you go for that one, what is the value put it for revenue? Now revenue, the different rank and whatever the values it is putting there, and for 996, tell means last 5 I am taking, right? So for 1000 number rank, so this is the revenue. For 998 is not available, not null, like that I am getting all the things. Now suppose I want to calculate the mean, because instead of dropping all these things, I want to fill it the mean value. Then how to calculate the mean? So suppose I want to find the mean, then for what? For revenue, then a revenue dot mean method and store it as revenue underscore mean. Okay, now if you call this revenue underscore mean, now revenue is coming, mean is equal to, this is the thing, you know, the mean, median, mode. Mean means the just like the average of all things, right? So automatically it is calculated for you, there is no to calculate separately by a calculator. Now what I want to do, for this revenue, fill NA, that is null value, with what? Now revenue underscore mean. That means whatever the null value is there, that you fill with the mean value. And I want to see the last 5 numbers. Well, if you see it here, previously 996 it was showing none, but it is showing with the mean value 82.95, because the mean value we got it at 82.95. Similarly, if you see the 999, it was also none, but now it is showing 82 point is okay. So instead of keeping it blank, so we are filling it with the mean. Even if you deal with the image processing, the pixel also, we try to go back for the average and fill it instead of keeping it blank. So like that. Now revenue.tell, like that you can get it and you can fill it, all the things. Okay, so because now second time we are going, because we have not permanently done it, so same thing, revenue.fill NA, revenue underscore mean, then in place is equal to true. Once you do it there, now it permanently it will be there, and if you for the last two, now 82.95 it is appearing. Now onwards it will appear. Okay, now I am to find IMDb revenue is NA.sum. That means is there any null values? No, it is showing 0, nothing is there. Now similarly we do for other columns, suppose go for the meta score. Okay, so in the meta score what we try to do, imdb.describe. Once you describe, it is there and it is coming metascore. So metascore value, it is coming like this, metascore. So now if I want to calculate or count for that one, then I go for the describe method. Here I find what is the count, what is the unique, what is the top, what is the frequency, all the things it is coming like this. Okay. Now, if you want the value count, if you go for the count, action adventures, how many count are there, drama, how many there, because these are all the movie related things data are there. Okay, IMDb the movie related data. Then if you find IMDb generate unique, so in that case, how many unique, there is no duplicate value there, that also all the value it is showing it here, right? So now what I need to do, yeah, then all the things we can find it like this. Now we do one thing, sometimes we go for generating the heat map. For the heat map, we need some method like that, import OS, that is the accessing the directory structures, then imdb.core, that is the numeric only, that is true, that I save it with the format. Then if you run this format, now you can see it is coming just like a tabular matrix form, all these values coming, as you clearly know, while we are going for this, that is heat matrix, so it will come like this, and all the diagonal things it will come 1.0, remaining it will come less than 1. Okay. So now if you go for the so if you want to go for a heat map, then in that case you have to use the cburn, then import cburn as SNS, then you can generate the heat map using that SNS, sns.heatmap format. If you do it here, you can clearly see, if you remember here, so year and year the value is 1, so runtime minutes value is equal to 1, remaining is less than that one. So that means the diagonal part you can see the light color is there, and when it is out away from that one, so it is coming deep color. Is it clear? Now you can see it here also, the light color is 1 and the dark color is something minus 0.4, or it is 0.4, forget about the negative minus and all things. So these things you can put it here with the different colors. So this is the purpose of this heat map, and we are able to see that one. Then we can use this matplotlib. So import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Then suppose I want to use that database jamesbond.csv. So this is already available here with me. If you see it here, Jamesbond database, we can see it here, ABCDFGHIJ, Jamesbond CSV, it is already there. So you can clearly see, because already I put it there. Then if you go for finding what is the top 2 data, then in the here you are having the index, and you are having year, movie, bond, James Bond, what are the movie he has done, the name of the movie and everything is there, right? So this you can get it, this is the general formula. Then JB, what is that JB? JB is the name of the database, I put it there, the variable JB. Now JB.ctext index, so I want to put film as the index, previously 01 is there, so once you do it there, so it is showing some error. Okay, I'll overcome, worry the problem, not here. So now it was there, then I come out of that. So why it is showing that, I'll show you. Then I am putting JB dot reset underscore index. If you do it here, then only first it is going for resetting, and after that JB reset index drop is equal to true. It has taken also. Then if I put it JB dot set index is equal to year, then it will start with the year. That means in the year which movie is released. So year 1962, this is the movie Doctor. Then in 1963, it is Russia, from Russia with something like that there. And this is Goldfinger. I do not know all this name of the movies. So all the things it is showing like that. Now suppose I want to retrieve a row by index label with .loc. Okay, what is the meaning of that one? So suppose I am going for the same thing. I am going for jamesbond.csv. Then the head, we are able to find the top 3 number of movies, all the details. Then or you want 5, you can put it the 5 also. Then suppose I want to sort the sort index in like that sorting, then in that case what you do, and you put it in place is equal to true, then you can put it, and if you go it here, you can find it here. It is sorted in the name of, in the alphabetical order. So A, then C, then D, F, D, like that it is coming. That you can do also, sorting also you can do it here, right? Then suppose I want to JB dot locate. I want to locate this golden eye. If you check it here, yes, golden eye will be there somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, name is equal to GoldenEye, data type is equal to object. So all the things in the GoldenEye, what are the things, it is all are appearing there, right? So fine. Yeah. Then what I need to do? Suppose I want to find job.locate gold fingers. Job.jb.loc gold fingers. You put it here, it is showing, right? So then jb.locate golden eye, all the things, gold finger is one and golden eye there, all the things it is showing one by one, it is showing all things. Okay, so nothing to worry. Then suppose if you try to extract the film which is not present in the list, then it will throw you an error. So in that case, suppose I want to sacred bond, this is not there. So if you try to run that one, so it is showing the error. That means that movie is not there, right? If you look at Casino Royale, it is there or not, you can say it, yeah, it is there, right? So in that case, job.locate diamonds are forever. Like that, this is whenever we are working with a text data as a label, then the value colon is included. That is there. This is the thing, you can see it here. Colon separated by the things. Then all the things you can do it there. Then how do we retrieve? Retrieve rows by index positions with iLocation. Suppose you do not know the detail. In that case, using the iLoc also you can. Suppose I put it the jamesbond.csv, I put it at jb. So jb.iloc 15. So in that case, what will happen? See here. So it has shown the data. Year, movie, bond, director, composer, all things for this number 15th. So it has shown all the details, right? Similarly, JB iLoc 15, 20. So in the detail 15 and 20 both also 2 rows it has shown, right? So like that, JB, because I do not know the detail of the index and all things, in that case I am putting the number jb.iloc that is there. There are 4 is not included. Like that you can put it there. So all these things you can do because this is required in the pre-processing. Suppose you want to sort something for on the same data set jb.sort underscore index in place is equal to true. Now it will sort in the alphabetical order 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, or A, B, C, D like that. Then you go for the JB head, you can see it is already sorted in the alphabetical order because A starting with A, then starting with C, then starting with D like that, because we wanted only 3. So first 3 it is showing head, tail means it will show the last name. Then job.iLoc 3, suppose you want to go for this one, the third one it is showing in the year is 2000, bond is something like that. So all the data it is showing. Similarly, in excluding 5, you want to job iLoc 5. So you see, 1, 2, it is showing. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So like that it is showing. Not 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because 5th will not be shown there, right? So similarly, job.iLoc 4729. I want only this 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That also you can see it. This is the 4, 7. Like that, all these the specific things you can get it. So these are the things usually we are using for the pre-processing of our data set. So these are very useful while you are going for that one. I hope you have understood the basic concept in how we go for pre-processing the data in the data set. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do share with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you once again. Thank you all.